Hi angels, welcome back to my channel. This is an extended from my last TikTok video, so if you haven't seen that yet, go watch that first. I am going to do a little bit of a small dive, nothing too crazy because it doesn't feel like there's anything too crazy to talk about, but we have health and relationships here. It feels like you're teaching this person about how to have a healthy relationship. I want to look more though at what's coming up here. Denial. Y'all's person get on my damn nerve. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Doubt and peace. Honestly, this person, and I think that's why they're receiving this energy of like karma, because it's like your person is the type of person where it's like you can't really teach them anything soft. There's nothing soft about the way that they learn. This person is probably raised on a lot of tough love, tough lessons, learning the hard way. It's kind of like this person, if there's a fire on the stove and someone's like, hey, don't touch that, it's gonna burn you. They're like, let me just touch it. They just like, they need to learn the hard way. That's just how they are. So it does look like this person right now, they are getting insights from spirit about what's really going on, where the energy is, maybe even like what they need to do and stuff like that. But it's like they don't, first of all, if this person, because I almost too feel like this person is in this like awakening phase where they're starting to recognize like, oh, maybe this is this and this means this, but they're in denial. Like they're doubting the feeling that they feel. They're doubting that awakening that is happening. And this person is trying to lean on this false sense of peace. They're not at peace, I'm not gonna lie, but they are maybe so avoidant that they can make it seem like they are. There is still that little voice inside of their head that feels guilty, that feels like maybe you're where they're supposed to be, but at the same time, it just feels like to align with you in a really real way, it would require a lot of change. It would require them to maybe let go of things, old versions of themselves, ways of being, mindsets. It's like it would really take a lot from this person, and I think that that's why there's so much resistance in their energy as it relates to you in this dynamic. What are they in denial about? Five of Swords. They're in denial about, so this person maybe has a hard time with accountability. They're in denial about maybe how big of a role they played in getting you guys where you are. Like, I think that they have recognized it, like they know what they did, but at the same time, there's a part of them that are like, well, no, I had to do that because they did this. It's like they blame you even in the midst of trying to take accountability in their mind. Like they still are like, but no, da-da-da-da. So yeah, King of Swords, they're trying, and then the King of Cups right under that. They're trying to remain detached, but it's like in every thought where they try to maybe blame you or not take accountability, they then think about how you make them feel. They also too think about the fact that they are more emotionally mature. They can't, it feels like maybe at some point there was this energy of like, well, I don't know any better, so ignorance is bliss. They know better now. It's like this person knows what the fuck they're doing, but they keep trying to detach from it, because it makes them anxious. It's like when they start to realize that you two are on the same side and there's actually something bigger that's maybe opposing the both of you, it's like, okay, cool, that's good, because then I recognize that me and this person can be together and we can move forward, which is what they want. But at the same time, it's like, well, shit, I've done all of these things to fuck that up and I can't cope with the feeling that I fucked up. So I'm like gonna keep going back and forth. So it's like they're oscillating between letting their emotions in and rationalizing their emotions and intellectualizing or analyzing their emotions, because when they sit in their emotions, there's also that bit of guilt and grief that lies there. But with the Ten of Cups, you fulfill this person so much emotionally, 2, 3, 4 on the timer. You fulfill this person so much emotionally that they can't ignore it. So it's like they're still in this like liminal phase right now. Clarify doubt. This person still isn't 100% sold on the idea that you two can work well together. They feel like maybe both of you are impulsive, because this comes through in the middle of the spread, which is usually like my mutual energy. They feel like you guys react very impulsively off of each other, and because of that they're worried about the ability to move forward in a way that feels safe for both people. They doubt that you guys can really work well together. They see you as the Empress, so it's like they know who you are, but also there's this energy of like you see them so clearly, you see through this person. And also that's another reason where it's like they doubt if they can even be with you, because it's like, I don't know if I want to be seen. I don't know if I want someone to be able to see me that much. Yeah, so peace is clarified with the Three of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. This person, like I said, they're pretending to be at peace, but they're not. They're actually really broken up about the way things are or the way that things went. This person wants to reunite with you or reconcile your differences. 10:01 on the clock. You could be feeling this as well. This could be like a mirrored energy. They want this, they really do, but it's like, again, it's gonna take a lot of change for them to get where you guys need to get, for them to learn how to take ownership, how to be accountable. It's like it maybe is gonna take, it's gonna take some time. I think it's gonna take a bit out of this person, and it may be difficult. So okay, I get that. I guess we're not gonna be so hard on them. I mean, at the end of the day, they're human too, so I don't know. Let's see, where's this energy headed? Where's this energy headed? Let go of control issues, that's good. Separation. Okay, so if you're already separated, the separation may continue for a bit further because this person still needs to like figure some shit out, clearly. Worth waiting for. And then engagement. So, I mean, ultimately with engagement as the overall theme, your connection is headed towards a place of like a deeper commitment, but it does feel like there's some kinks that has to be worked out before you guys can get there. And honestly, this is probably on both ends. Yeah, the moon. It's specifically like the fear that you guys trigger within each other. But there's a cat here with where the fear is in the moon. So it's like intuitively you guys both know what to do. But it's just the way you bounce off of each other. It's just because you guys both care so much. It does feel like there's some sort of angelic energy that's like watching over you guys and trying to help guide you guys. I'm noticing the angels in the back. A group of them actually. I only saw the one at first. So it feels like there's some guides, maybe specifically angelic guides, that are trying to help both of you learn these lessons. Not only so that you can come back together, but also so, or if you're already together, not only so that you can get on the same page or continue to move forward, but also just for the betterment of self. You and this person have the type of dynamic that pushes you both to the best version of yourselves. And then look, 212. That's the same angel number I saw in the TikTok, and that angel number for me is about like the person on your mind is thinking about you right now. So this person is thinking about you heavy. The Hermit, definitely. They're very introspective about you, about this connection, about themselves, about what happened, about everything. But with the Eight of Swords, when I just split the deck, it's like they feel crippled by all of the thoughts that they're having. Regardless, it does feel like they're moving towards a place of allowing things to just unfold naturally and not trying to control everything. This person is learning a lesson of sitting with uncomfortability is what it feels like. And you could really relate to that if you're a feminine energy. You know, when it's like when you're in contact with someone, you're talking to them, you're getting to know them, you're dating, whatever the case may be, and then maybe they stop texting you back fast, or maybe they even go ghost for a day or two. That feeling where it's like, fuck, I just need to end it because you can't sit with the uncertainty. That's how they're feeling right now. That's how they're feeling right now. And that's the feeling that they're learning how to cope with when you're in connection. That's what I meant to say. I didn't even mean to say that's how they're feeling, but maybe it is. But what I meant to say is that's the exact thing that they're learning how to sit with, so that when you're in connection, they don't try to do little manipulative shit to control, to have that sense of control or to feel like they have one up on you. They're learning how to cope with suspension and tap into their intuition to know like, hey, if this person is doing whatever the fuck you do that triggers them, it's not because of whatever the fuck, it's actually because of whatever the fuck, right? Whatever. I'm not here to fill in those blanks. Take it how it resonates. Clarify separation. Yeah. It feels like both of you have these like rose colored glasses for each other. Both of you can maybe daydream about how it's going to be when you're in a relationship, or if you're in no contact, how it's going to be when you come back together, or if there's distance, how it's going to be when you see each other again. It's like you guys both have this like really dreamy, hopeful energy for each other. And I keep noticing these cats. It's like both of you may be two people who are like independent, like Catwoman. Like Catwoman. But you know, in the newest Batman, maybe in all the Batman movies, but the newest Batman movie with Robert Pattinson, whatever. There's a part in there where Catwoman is like, I have a thing for strays. Like that could be the energy that you guys have towards each other, where it's like maybe because you both are so introverted into yourselves and mysterious and stuff like that, you guys both like that about each other. Whatever mystique exists here, it's like you both, it actually draws both of you in more into each other. Because there's this energy of like, and two, like Catwoman and Batman, they have this like mission. They're connected to like some sort of bigger purpose. Both of them, they both do little things in secret on the side to help and protect and whatever. So there could also be an energy where like you guys both have your own separate purpose that are unfolding right now, but it's happening parallel to each other. So I feel like there's so much beauty in this connection, regardless of how it ends up or where it heads, because you guys motivate each other and help each other and guide each other and reassure each other. Even if just the thought of each other, it pushes you guys forward and it helps you keep going. Worth waiting for is clarified with the Six of Swords, Seven of Wands. There is going to come a moment where you guys move away from whatever turbulent area that you're in now. Someone's going to gain the courage to really fight for this connection. Queen of Swords again. You're not meant to change. So if you feel like, oh, like maybe I shouldn't have did this and this happened because of this, even if you fucking went off on this person, just know it was supposed to happen that way. So don't overanalyze yourself and feel like you need to be something that you're not. It's in being authentic to who you truly are. That's what actually helps this connection move forward. It may cause detours along the way, but those detours are divinely guided because you guys are at 1221. You're meant to mirror each other. You're meant to help each other grow. You're not just meant to come in. This is not just one of those like lighthearted, cutesy little soulmate connections, babes. This is a high level soul contract. It's not just about being together and loving each other and spicy time and being in a relationship and having kids. You have a bigger purpose with this person. So yeah, sometimes it may be Three of Cups where it's lighthearted and it's fun and there's friendship and there's joy and there's celebration. But then with that Five of Swords, there's also moments where you guys trigger each other and you self-sabotage, and you have to address that. That's kind of a part of the point. So that's what I'm getting for you guys today. I kind of felt like this wasn't going to be too long because the energy doesn't feel so confusing. Like the last one, we literally did an hour because I really just had to crack into that energy. I wasn't going to grab this deck, but I guess I'm meant to. Any advice for my collective? I'm gonna pull one from another deck too, though. Victory, your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. Whatever it is that you're desiring, you're hoping for, you're praying for in this dynamic, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, but it requires you to do what you are meant to do and to also take your power back. Spirit wants you to nurture yourself, your own inner child, because it almost feels like both of your inner childs comes out, and that's who's fighting. It's your inner child who never was heard, who never felt love, who never felt understood. It's their inner child who felt neglected or invalidated or whatever. That's really who's fighting. So it's like, I think there's a need to maybe have compassion for each other, even if you bring out the ugliest parts of each other, because it's just the broken parts of you who were never heard, never loved, never acknowledged, never taken care of, neglected, abandoned, whatever. But also Spirit is saying find balance in that compassion, but also in maintaining your sense of power. So don't let these things control you. Don't let this person's actions make you feel less worthy. Know that you're victorious regardless. You're going to get remember who you are. You're going to get what you deserve, whether it's with this person or not. This feels like an even deeper message about you and life in general. Give me one more. Thank you, Spirit. Give me one more. Surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter into our lives. Let go and all will work out. So there's also an energy here of stop trying to control too. Like, you may be in this energy where it's like, I need to do this, or this needs to happen, this, or when is this going to happen? When are they going to reach out? Are we ever going to... Spirit's like, zip it, surrender, have faith, live your life. You cannot be suspended wherever this connection is, whether you're in contact or not. You cannot say suspended in what's going to... No. Spirit's like, zip it, focus on yourself, focus on your power, take your power back, focus on your own success, your own victory, your own life. Because that's the thing about this connection. A big part of this connection is for you to move forward parallel right now. Eventually, maybe you will come together and you'll be truly united, 10-10. But it's when 10, you have your completion, and then the other 10, they have theirs. So it's like you guys need to kind of reach a certain point in your own personal evolution before you'll ever really come together. I do sense that you and this person will continue to speak, or you'll have a reconciliation, or you'll come together in some sort of way, but you may not have that grand divine union until you both come to a place of personal power. I split the deck to the indigo and crystal children. So again, it's like there's something about your inner child's, but leadership is here. So it feels like you may be the more awakened one out of the two of you. And because of that, it is your responsibility to lead. You cannot mirror back to this person what they mirror to you, because then you're shrinking to their level, their vibration, their shadows, etc. You're not meant to do that. Don't allow this connection, this person, other people, it doesn't even have to just be this. Don't allow that to let you go and slip into a lesser energy, because you're better than that. You're more awakened than that. You're more aligned than that. It's through being authentic and not shrinking and maintaining your sense of confidence that you actually help mirror to this person a better version of themselves. That's what I got for you guys. I hope that helps.